Hey everybody, welcome back to Wingman Nation. I am the Wingman. I hope you're having a great day and that you'll post a comment or a question down below for today's guest, because I think he's going to be getting back to some of it if you do post down below. Now today's video will be shorter than normal. It's actually the first in several we hope to be doing that will help you in a few ways. One, it's going to give you an idea of just what kind of cases RV lemon lawyers hear about. Two, you'll see that the issues people have, they are all over the board in terms of severity. Safety issues, the time the RV is out of service. You'll learn these cases, which ones are considered good enough for a badass RV lemon lawyer to take on, or not. And most importantly, you'll be able to apply what you hear to your situation to see if you too may own a lemon RV. So let's get right into it with my badass RV lemon lawyer friend, Ron Burge. On your website, you've got a place where, rvlemonlaw.com. If I think that I have an issue, I may have a possible lemon RV, for free, your attorneys will review the case and you will actually get in and look at them. I know you get all kinds of cases. I would like for you to give me an example. Just give me an example. We may get more than one example, but give me an example of what a case that was submitted to you to see if it might become, worthy of Ron Burge taking the case on. So have you got one you can tell me about?
When we do a case review, I actually review every case myself that the law firm comes in with. We don't start a case until my eyes have been on it. And the reason for that is because after 40 years, I pretty much know what I'm looking for here in order to know that we've got a decent case. I made some notes. Let me give you a high point of one, for instance. Here's one, a really nice couple. They had a Forest River that they had bought in Texas. It's a Class B, which is usually pretty reliable class to get into anymore. It was $128,000. Well, 5,600 miles later, just 5,600 miles, the RV's been in the shop for over 300 days on 12 different repair trips, including one time that it actually went to the factory. It's got, a couple of dozen different defects, including some serious ones, one of which is the airbag system. Then there's the awning system. And then worst of all, the electronics of it. And one of the problems we're seeing more often with RVs is these electronics issues. They are what I call the electrical gremlin, if you will, that makes it even more difficult. And in this case, they had a huge amount of time that they were in the shop and a lot of attempts to get it fixed, and it never got done.
What are the key issues? I mean, it sounds like there's a lot of them, but I'm sure that you have to focus on them. And what stands out as being the most significant problem that they're facing? And I don't even want to know yet if you decided to take these people on or not, but what's the most significant problem you see these people are facing?
Well, there was two things in there that caught my eye. One of them was that the RV last went into the repair shop in April, and it's still there. Now that tells me that whatever the problem is, or problems plural, it's serious, because there's no reason for an RV to be in the repair shop that long. I mean, even supply plane issues, they don't take that long to get resolved. So to me, whatever's going on is obviously a serious problem. So that's a big factor in my mind. When was it last in the shop and how long was it there for? And particularly if it's still in the shop at the time I'm looking at the paperwork, that's a really critical factor in my mind. Then from the legal perspective, well, in this particular case, the warranty had run out while it was in the shop. And a lot of people think that if it runs out while it's sitting in the shop, I'm stuck. And that's not really true. And the reason is, legally, you take it into the shop to have repairs done under warranty. They just don't get them done. That doesn't mean that your warranty rights are gone or that there's nothing you can do anymore, because there's a couple of legal doctrines, estoppel is one of the legal terms for one of them, that basically say that if you take it in on the promise or the representation, they're going to get it fixed and they're going to do what they're supposed to under the warranty, which is the only reason you take it in, and they don't, then you have a right to file your claim, even if it appears that your claim might be out of time. Because in other words, estoppel, that means legally they are estopped. The factory is stopped from allowing them to say you ran out of time, because it's not your fault, it's theirs. So in that case, They got some legal angle that may be a little bit of a problem, but I don't consider it big. To me, all of those months out of service in the shop, combined with the fact that since last April, it's been in the shop, that tells me that that's a good solid case.
I just can't imagine someone being patient enough after spending $100 and something thousand on a Class B. And you're right, most Class Bs are pretty reliable. I mean, you know, just saying, I can't imagine somebody waiting patiently for 300 plus days for the thing to be repaired. What does the dealer? I don't know if if you've taken the case on or not. But you said it sounds pretty good. Does the dealer or the manufacturer, do they think that the owner, well, that's it, that's what you get, you paid for? I mean, what are they expecting the owner to do?
I think you're right. I think a lot of manufacturers and dealers, they are so used to the problems that exist, they don't consider problems serious anymore. They've gotten themselves acclimated to the idea that, well, that's the way it's built. What do you expect? Not thinking to themselves what the owner is thinking. You know, I paid a lot of money for this, and I'm paying more money every single month, and I'm paying insurance on it while it's sitting in your place. What's wrong with that? There is an attitude problem. I think that's very true, and the attitude is not one that's helping consumers.
Based on your just seeing this case, is this one that you would take on? You said it sounds pretty good. I mean, is this something that the Burge law firm might be able to help these people with?
This is what we do.
If you think you may have a lemon RV, find out for free at rvlemonlaw.com. Again, if you think you might have a lemon RV, find out for free at rvlemonlaw.com.